Hey everybody, this is King again. Alright, so my very first trail that I'm gonna video blog for you is this trail that I'm on right now, called La Madre Springs Trail in Red Rock Canyon. It's just past mile 8, and round trip it's about roughly 3.5 to 4 miles round trip, depending on where you stop and what kind of loops that you take. But it actually, the Madre Springs Trail is just on the outside of the La Madre Springs White Rock Loop, which is about a 6 to 8 mile round trip hike. Anyway, this hike right here is labeled in Red Rock Canyon's books as an easy to little moderate hike. But for me, as a I consider myself a beginner hiker. This was about, just like I said, easy, bordering on moderate. The only reason why I say moderate because on the trail, as the trail begins going up, it's about 3/4 of the way is mostly loose rocks. Well, loose, but yeah, loose rocks and gravel. And that really, without it being a firm ground, it takes all the energy that you make with every single step that you take. So that's where a lot of people find it to be more strenuous, is that hike, because then about halfway through you'll start feeling the incline of the trail. But it's actually, for an easy to moderate hike, it's actually a really good workout because of the fact that it's a lot of loose rock and gravel. Uh, I've taken my daughter on this hike before. She is 6 years old again. Her name is Cece. You'll hear me talking about her a lot. We had to, with her, we stopped about 3 or 4 times along the whole way, and that wasn't bad at all for a quick water break, snack break, especially for a 6 year old in the sun. But today is July 17th, a Sunday, and it's actually an amazing day outside. It is about 10:15 right now, and it's about 85 to 87 degrees last time I checked. Inside this area right here by La Madre Springs is actually pretty cool because you have the mountains to the, I guess that's the northeast, and you have some right behind me on the southeast or southwest, and the wind that blows gets trapped in here, so it definitely keeps it cool. So it's not that bad of a great day. I recommend that this hike because it is exposed to a lot of sun, especially if you bring your kids. Uh, Start off early. Start off early in the day. It takes about roughly, if you want to take the scenic, I call it a scenic hike, take roughly about 3 hours round trip. But it's a quick hike if you just go back and forth. Um, the earlier you start, the less exposure to sun that you have, which is great. But if you pick your cool day now, this is the summer. This is the middle of the summer, so it's really hot right now. But in the spring or in the fall, this is a great hike to go at any time of the day, just because it's not going to be so overwhelmingly hot. So anyway, about 3/4 of the way, you're going to reach a little homestead. Well, I call it a homestead, but I don't know if it was a newer land for I mean building, but right now it is all demolished, and you just have the base of it, and you actually have a nice view of the canyon from there, and it's a great nice spot to stop and take a quick water break, take pictures. Then about another quarter of the way up, you're gonna reach this nice little basin. This is actually the end of La Madre Springs. It's actually where the springs are. I don't know if you could hear it while I'm talking. Let me come closer to the spring itself. But this little pool that I'm going to show you right now, this little pool is fed by La Madre Spring, the mother spring that is fed all the way up through the mountains up there. And the water flow is pretty strong. I mean, for a small little outlet like that, that is a really strong flow. that you're getting through all the way back into the canyons from all the snow from this winter. Um, and as you can see, the water stopped here. This was a man-made uh, dam here, I believe. From the sign up there, it said in the 1800s. Maybe I'm just exaggerating, but I know that it's man-made to kind of control this little canyon right here, because then obviously it would be all dried out. So this is a great pool for bighorn sheep and small animals to come down and drink from. Unfortunately, today I have not seen any. I've been looking for some, except I have been on a watch out for snakes, and you'll be seeing that I'm deathly afraid of snakes, and I would freak out. But I haven't seen any animals come to drink at this, but they said that a lot of them do. It's safe for you guys to cool down with this water, but do not drink it because it is not tested at all. It's funny talking about the S word, as my daughter says. I was up on this rock over here just to get a nice panoramic picture, and I freaked out and jumped back. I almost fell and broke my head, or broke my ankle and hit my head, because there was a nice lizard on there. I'm not sure what kind of lizard it was, but it looked like a lizard, so it probably was a lizard. Freaked me out. I almost fell back. That's how afraid I am of reptiles. But hopefully I'll get over it soon. I doubt it. Anyway, this is actually a really, really nice hike. Nice and fun hike, even by myself. This is the first time I've ever gone by myself. But like I will always tell you, whenever you go on hikes, whether by yourself or with friends or with your kids or with your dogs. Oh, cut it real quick. This is a great hike to bring your dogs on. I know a lot of people ask that. This is a extremely great hike to bring your dogs. If they love to go on hikes, this is a nice and easy trail for them. And the path and the trail is very, what is the word? It's a significant wide trail that you could actually, it's noticeable. You're not gonna ever get lost off the trail. But anyway, make sure you bring tons of water. Make sure that you bring a snack or two for your little break. Keep yourself energized, hydrated, and trust me, you're gonna have a lot of fun on this hike. Once again, this is La Madre Springs. Sorry for the longer video blog. This is my first time doing it. I hope you enjoyed. Please leave comments at the bottom. Like this, share it. You could also follow me on Twitter at Floorville King. That's FLORVILKING. Leave comments there, ask questions, give me suggestions on what trail I should do next. But right now I'm conquering through the list of trails here at Red Rock Canyon. Alright guys, have a good day, and always make it count.